Hi. I keep starting this over because I either yawn or I am fidgeting or I'm shifting or I am so exhausted. Um, just an update. Um, Went and saw the lawyer today. Went really well. He allowed me to record it, which was awesome. So if I wanted to go back and revisit anything, I could because I don't remember stuff really well. So I mean, he's really super. I um, I really do like our lawyer, and he did. It was eventful. He answered questions. Um, we did sit there for about an hour talking, discussing, learning. So that helped. I mean, all that legal verbiage is just insane, but for the most part, I just wanted to make sure that we were doing things correctly, and he was very actually impressed with some of the stuff that we were doing because we were being very proactive. So he said we were doing good, and we're on the right track. So, and he gave us some other ideas. Um, so yeah, it went really good. And then we went, well, actually, then we had another meeting right after that about insurance. And I don't get this. I don't understand this. And if you know anything about this, let me know. I can't. I hate this light, but it's like shiny forehead. That's all right. Anyway, um, I keep fidgeting. One of these days I'll get a better setup. Anyway, the insurance lapsed on a piece of property, a homeowner's, and I've been trying to work with this to help out, and nobody wants to work with me. I'm trying to help someone get insurance that has lapsed. The problem is that the home is vacant, and it's a temporary thing, but still, insurance companies don't want to deal with you because of that, no matter what. And it's just so frustrating. I have called so many insurance companies, and they are just making it virtually impossible. I don't get it. It's just crazy. But anyway, it's been a long day, and I am tired, and I do apologize, and it is late, and I should probably just go to bed, but I just wanted to vent a little bit first. And this one insurance company said because they had asked, are you going to rent it, occupy it, or sell it? And I said, well, right now we can't do any of those at the moment. Um, Obviously, we will make some decisions in the fairly near future, but right now we're not. We have no plans. So she said it was uninsurable. What? I mean, how can it be uninsurable? Everything has a price. Everything is insurable. So anyway, I'm working with a different company, seeing if they can't help me. And I've been going around and around, and I call people, and I don't get calls back. And anyway, it's just so infuriating. And but then we went from there um, to the hospital to visit my aunt. She's not a happy camper because they did keep her another day. They are monitoring her now because she has a little bit of fluid buildup. Nothing serious, but they just wanted to keep an eye on it. Well, that's gonna happen. I mean, that is her problem. I mean, as soon as she leaves, it's gonna build up again. That's why we keep going back, and we always kind of kid about her having, like, she has had 3 roommates already so far. I mean, they come and they go. It's just kind of funny that we go and there's always somebody different there. And she wants to get out. She wants to go to rehab really bad. So we were hoping that was going to happen today. I don't know. I could call him tonight and just check on her, I suppose. See what's going on. Thing is because I lost my contact and I can't see.
I'll try it.
I called the eye doctor. Sorry. I called the eye doctor and she said it'd be a week before my lens came in, and I'm like, that's torture. Because these are my computer glasses for working on my computer when I don't feel like wearing my lens. But to go out and actually use them, I can't drive. But to even go out with my daughter to the hospital, I mean, it's just I get a headache and it's just uncomfortable. But it is what it is, and a day at a time, but it just makes it harder because I can't drive and I can't, I have to right now depend on other people to help me out here. Like tomorrow I have a dentist appointment, so a girlfriend's going to take me, and it's just hard, And then, so we were there. We usually stay quite a few hours and hang out with my aunt, and she'll sleep a little, and then we'll talk a little, and we just hang out and talk to the nurse, and try to get an idea of what's going on. She wasn't happy because she didn't want to eat, and it's like, when you're not going anywhere tonight, and she was like, just, I don't know. I'm just so exhausted, and I know I keep saying that. I don't know. I guess I'm just really kind of concerned with it. I got a surgery date for August 13th, and my uncle's not taking it too well, and I'm just really hoping and praying that it's not going to be anything. I mean, they're taking the hardware out of my back. Now, before, when he was going to do the surgery, I just had to have some blood work done. Nothing, it was like, it was going to be an outpatient kind of thing. Well, now it's different. I mean, it's going to be a full-fledged hospital stay surgery. And I was telling some friends, I said, I'm keeping what he's taking. It's like, I paid for that part. Put it in a jar and let me take it home. I want to see what he's taking out of my back. I'll put it on the mantle. I do. I am serious about, taking it home, not putting it on the mantle, but I want to see what he takes out. I'm sure it's going to be really small and everything, but it'll be interesting. So yeah, my sister's going to help me out. I'm going to stay with her, and I just feel bad because my uncle's not being cooperative about the best scenario for this whole family situation to take care of things. So oh, stubborn. Anyway, yeah, that's just an update. And tomorrow we just feel like, since nobody can get there tomorrow, she'll be transferred tomorrow because, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I have a dentist appointment to start work on my teeth. It's starting with the easiest stuff first and the least expensive, and then we'll work our way up. With that, that's really about it. I know this is kind of boring and all over the place, and I am like, I can't even think straight anymore. Just all the phone calls we made today and all the questions that we have to answer and paperwork. I mean, for me in surgery and for the house and this property and it's oh my gosh, it's just mind-boggling, and people go through their life not even thinking about anything. I mean, they kind of just, I don't know, take their happy little days with them, and before you know it, everything's going to blow up in their face, and they're going to be faced with a lot of this stuff, and I just hope they're ready, you know. And I mean, going through this, though, I have to say, and I know I'm babbling here, rambling, but going through this, for instance, like some of the stuff on the house, it's like, you know, I asked her for an extra form. I said, that's not a bad idea that I fill that out on the house that I own, so I don't end up with this problem. You know, if anything ever were to happen, we'll keep this information up to date, and that if anybody ever needs it and they're asking these questions, we have it. I need to really start, you know, putting together better files for my stuff. And I am going to go to the funeral home and talk to Pat and get my stuff in order as per my wishes, and fill out the paperwork for me for cremation and see what she says, because I do have a couple of questions, because and I'll talk about that later, but you know, that's just stuff I need to get done. So I am going to shut this down, say good night, subscribe, like, comment. One of these days, it'll all change. You all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. I always try to, my mouse, I have to get it to work, and then I have to click off.